What's going on, everybody? This is Pedram coming to you from pedramtv.com. I hope that you are happy wherever you are, just like I am. And if you are not happy, hopefully tomorrow will be a happy day for you. So in this video, I want to talk about customers. I want to talk about prospects. I want to talk about how do you increase sales in your business? How do you crush the competition? How do you go about creating things that customer want? How do you understand your customers and differentiate yourself? So let's talk about, in this video, how do you go about understanding yourself? And I want to talk about being able to provide for your customers or for your prospects what they are really looking for. So in this case, a lot of people create products, create services that they love, that they are in love with. They don't really care about the customers as much. And if they have a product idea or they go into buy a product or stock a product, they usually tend to see what they like. If I like it, that means the other people like it as well. And that's far away from the actual truth. The truth is, it's about your customers. It's about giving them what they want and what makes them solve their problem, get closer to their goals, and ultimately buy from you in the first place. So let's talk about market research. How do you go about talking to people, understanding your customers so you can understand their needs, their pain. You can understand what ticks them and what kind of message you need to share with them to give them everything they need to know to buy your product and services. And the most powerful way, the most powerful market research, the most powerful effective way to understand your customers is to simply go and ask them. That's right, is to simply go and ask what they want. So ask them, what are their fears, what keeps them awake at night, what are their frustration, what are the motivation, what are the aspiration, their desires, how long have they been doing this, what hasn't have worked for them before in the previous times, and ask them, really understand them in a deeper way. So when you come to create your product or when you come to do your marketing, you'll be able to speak the language. You'll be able to talk to them in a way like you understand them, and you really do understand them because you just spend time speaking to them and understanding the deepest pain, their secrets, everything about them, what they tried before, what they didn't try before, how long they've been doing it. And that's the most effective way to understand your customers. So the most powerful way to actually sell to your customers is to ask them what they want and simply give that to them. That's how simple it is. Really, really simple. It's about you going out there, finding out your market, finding out your niche, finding out what a group of people, what they want and what takes them. And when you do that, you'll be able to see patterns. That's right. You'll be able to see pattern of the people, of your target market, exactly what it is that they want. Or you can start to see what is their language. You can start to speak to them in their own language and you can offer them what they want. So if you're in your business, if you already have a niche, for example, in the health and fitness niche, or maybe you help specifically men with building muscle and losing fat, what you can do is to understand them, is to go and talk to them, is to at least talk to 2 or 3 people per day and talk to them so you can understand what they're about and what their frustrations are or what their pains are. And that is the easiest way you can understand your customers in a way that you can market to them or give them what exactly or what specifically they want. So that's what you got to do as a person. Another way you can do that is to understand your target market is to go into Facebook groups. So for example, assuming you already chosen a niche, for example, you have chosen health and fitness, or you've chosen helping men with their dating and relationship, if you go into dating forum for men specifically, you'll be able to read what they're about, what their biggest fears are, what are their desires are, what are their aspirations are, how long they've been doing it, what has been working, what has not been working, and you'll be able to understand what the market wants as a whole. You'll be able to understand, to see the bigger picture of how everything works. So if you already selected a niche, or you are thinking about selecting a niche, you are thinking about doing something, then the best way is to understanding your customers is to go and talk to them and go and ask them questions. Say, Mr. Prospect, I would just like to talk to you in regards to your problems. Is it okay if I can ask you a few questions in regards to this? And you don't have to just do it on the phone or in person. You can chat to them. You can chat to people from forum, Facebook groups. You can read their comments. There are so many different ways you can understand the target market. And once you know exactly what your target market is specifically looking for, then you'll be able to offer them what they want. And then after you give them what they want, then you put in that in what they actually need. So you got to understand that you listen to them, but sometimes they don't know what's best for them. So it's your job as an entrepreneur, as someone who is innovating and making stuff happen, to say, okay, this is maybe what they want, but if they want to get that, then I need to give them this, because that's going to solve that problem. So you gotta first talk to them. It's important, it's critical. First talk to them, and then once you know what they want, then you can give them what they need. Or you can give them what they want and also give them what they need in order to go to the next level and make their business work. So this is really simple. A way to really stand out in your market, in your business, a way to do market research and understand your customers like no one ever has, is to go ahead and talk to them and stop creating the things you love, the things you want, the things that solves your problem. Just because you like it, it doesn't mean that they like it. It's not about you. Remove yourself from the equation and focus on the customers, focus on the prospects. And once you can have that distinction, once you can move your focus from yourself to your customers, that's when magic happens in your business, and that's when you can take things to the next level. So start by talking to your customers 2-3 times a day and ask them questions and find out the biggest secrets, their desire, their problems. And that will be able to spot the patterns, and you'll be able to go create marketing that speaks the language. And then that's when you'll be able to sell to them very easily, or be able to get them to listen to you, because you understand their pain. And once you talk to them, they feel like they're talking to someone that understands them, like they're talking to a friend. So talk to your customers. Whatever your target market is, go out there and do research of exactly what they want and how you can improve your product, your services, and your marketing to speak the language and ultimately help their problem. So that's what you need to do in order to become successful in your marketing and in your business. That's the secret here you got to do. That's it really. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment below. Share me your thoughts, your comments, your biggest takeaway, future videos you would like to make. After all, this channel is about helping you start successful businesses and give you the mindset, the strategies, the tips, the know-how to go out there and kill it as an entrepreneur. If you want to learn more about how I do what I do, there should be a link in the description where I reveal to you my 3-step formula in a free upcoming webinar, where I reveal to you the exact specific steps to go about starting an online business. So thanks again for taking the time to watch this video. I appreciate it. Until next time, another video. Take care.